Toastmaster Faizana, could you please switch on your video?
Are we good to go?
Yes, please.
Meeting call to order. A very good morning to everyone. I am Farzana Nias, Sergeant at Arms for today's session. Toastmasters, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the PQD Award and Hall of Fame session organized by District 105 PQ team. For the smooth proceedings of the program, I request all of you to keep the noise-making gadgets in silent mode or switch it off. Keep the mic and video off during the entire session until you call to switch it off. Only the respective players' mic and video will be turned on during the entire session. Should you wish to communicate to the presenter, admin, or the host, please use the chat box and all questions shall be addressed during the question and answer segment. I request the audience to maintain the online meeting decorum during the session. Before we commence the session, let me state the district mission. We build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, now to take the proceedings forward, we have a person amidst us. I was so impressed to go through her one whole page of achievements in various fields. But in interest of time, let me highlight few of her achievements. She is a gold medalist in master's degrees 2002-2004. She has 18 plus years of successful international corporate experience, both in India as well as in UAE, in human resources, coaching, mentoring, and training functions in diverse industries. She is also the first runner-up in evaluation contest at DTAC 2022. She is an avid writer and a seasoned public speaker. She is a photographic enthusiast with features in various publications such as Gulf News, Khalij Times, etc. Her life philosophy is right keys to your success are within you. Seize your keys. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Master of Ceremonies for today's session from District 105 PQ team, Toastmaster Razia Khatun.
Thank you, Toastmaster Farzana, for such a heartwarming introduction. I couldn't have been introduced better. I hope I'm audible and visible to all of you.
Yes,
Thank you. Respected District Director, Program Quality Directors, Club Growth Directors, and my fellow Toastmasters. A very warm good morning to all of you. Can we all give an energetic virtual hi to each other on this screen, please? Perfect. It seems that I have an energetic, amazing audience today. Well, Brian Tracy says it right. Excellence is not a destination. It is a continuous journey that never ends. And District 105 is proud of its clubs and members paving their way on this journey of excellence. As your MC today, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome all of you for an endearing, enlightening, and informative session on the Program Quality Awards and Hall of Fame for the term 2022-23. By the end of today's session, you will have a complete know-how on the Program Quality Awards and the Hall of Fame award criteria. Well, awards are tools that motivate us, and having a clear understanding of the awards really helps us to win them. The Hall of Fame awards are meant to recognize those clubs that not only achieve their goals, but also surpass them by excelling in the spheres of education, growth, and marketing. Clubs who achieve these prestigious awards can be assured that their success was all round and their contributions made an impact on their members and the district. So allow me to briefly take you through the agenda for today. First of all, we will have an opening address by one half of our Program Quality Director, DTM Jameel Shakil, followed by an explanation of Program Quality Awards by our Awards and Recognition Chair, DTM Dawn Ashokan. And it will be further followed by a detailed explanation of a Hall of Fame award by Toastmaster Asha George. And then, of course, we will have an insightful question and answer round, which will be led by Toastmaster Anuradha Kamath, along with the program quality team. And finally, we will wrap up the session by a vote of thanks delivered by our next Program Quality Director, DTM Deepa Surendran. So without any further ado, let us get started. So the opening address will be delivered by Program Quality Director for this term, DTM Jameel Shakil. He is a distinguished Toastmaster, and he has been a Toastmaster since 2013, during which he held various leadership roles. He was a Club Growth Director in the year 2021-2022. He works in the field of corporate communications and social responsibility. He is also actively involved in sports and fitness. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming DTM Jameel Shakil to this virtual podium. DTM Jameel, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much, our MC for today, Madam Toastmaster Razia, for the very exciting start to this session and for graciously bringing me onto the screen. Good morning, dear members, Toastmasters, district officers, leaders, members, everybody who's here on a Saturday morning, first day of the weekend for half of us and second day of the weekend for the rest of us. It's so good to see you all. We have a very good group of people who's already attending here, and I'm sure that the numbers will just continue to grow as we go in the session. Now, as Toastmaster Razia mentioned just a few minutes ago, awards are a tool to motivate people. Awards are also a means to recognize a person, an entity, a group of people for excellence in something that they have done. It shows their commitment, it shows their dedication towards a certain purpose, which are recognized by giving awards. Now, of course, awards could be in many forms. They could be monetary, they could be non-monetary, they could be, in our case, for example, flyers, there could be some gifts. But what matters, and the reason why people go for the awards, is for the recognition. It's for stamping their legacy. When you win a particular award, that award is yours for that particular moment in time, and it always stays etched in history. Nobody will ever go back and say, oh, that award, somebody else won the award, now that particular winner is cancelled. No, that's not how it works. You win an award once, that award has your name on it forever. So whether it's the Nobel Peace Prize, whether it's the Olympic gold medal, whether it's any of our Toastmasters awards, culminating, of course, in the very prestigious Hall of Fame awards. Now, what's really heartening for me is to see so many members and so many leaders asking questions on these awards. Since the awards have been announced, there have been questions being asked on the Program Quality Awards. There are people asking about the Hall of Fame awards. And that's really good, because it shows that people are looking at the awards, looking at the criteria, and people are really geared up to go and put in their efforts to win these awards. Of course, we are not here working purely for the awards. We are not here purely to set records. But awards are definitely a very important collectible along the way as we progress in our journey. I'm sure all of you agree with me that our main intention, our main objective is, as our MC has mentioned, to make an impact. These awards are a symbolic means of certifying that we have made an impact in that particular year, in that particular time, in that particular category. Now, today's session, which as the agenda has been briefed to you, is all about decoding these program quality awards and decoding the Hall of Fame awards. I'm sure a lot of you are still probably wondering, what are these Hall of Fame awards? How do they work? I see points, I see deadlines, I see submissions, I see documents. What's happening? Are we expected to win these awards or just confused trying to figure out how to win these awards? Well, that's the reason why the program quality teams with some excellent superstars have put together this session today to decode these awards, to demystify these awards and make them truly simple and achievable. Once you see the criteria, once you see it broken down for you, you'll realize that it's not something that you have to do totally out of the way. It's things that we all do as Toastmasters, things that we all do as clubs, as successful clubs. You keep doing those, the awards automatically come. Without giving away too much more now, and having set the introduction for this particular session today, I'd like to welcome you all once again to this session, and I urge you all to make the most of it. If you have any questions, if you have any queries, please ask them at the session when we take in Qs and As, and I assure you we will do our best to answer them. If we can't cover them today, we'll definitely come back to you, but you will definitely go back demystified. Thank you so much, and I'd like to hand over to our vivacious and bubbling Master of Ceremony for this session, Madam Toastmaster Razia Khatun. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, PQD, DT, and Jameel Shakil. We will definitely demystify and decode for that attention-grabbing opening address. I'm sure that after listening to you, each one of us is equally excited to contribute to the Program Quality Awards in our own way. Tony Robbins says, when you talk about things, it is a dream. When you envision it, it is exciting. When you plan it, it's possible. But when you schedule it, only then it is real. And to help us understand and make things real, the Program Quality Awards better, we have a distinguished Toastmaster who has been a Toastmaster since 2012, during which he took up various leadership roles. He was Division G Director for the years 2018 to 2019. An entrepreneur by profession, he is a fire engineering consultant. He is a passionate photographer and he can communicate in 7 languages. He is none other than our current Awards and Recognition Chair. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming DTM Dawn Ashokan to this virtual podium. DTM Dawn, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Madam Toastmaster Razia Nayaz, for elevating and welcoming me on board with a lot of grace. Thank you very much. You all have heard we are going to decode Program Quality Awards. When I heard coding and decoding, people out there would have thought that it's going to be making a lot of difficult to all of us now. It's quite simple. You just have to do your own projects, encourage members to complete their speeches, and encourage them to accomplish their awards, and then they get the award, the club gets the award, area gets recognized, and the division as well. And so do, as a district, we all take the trophy out of that. Let's now briefly about the Program Quality Awards. We have put these together, and the training has also been taken care during the Part 1, and they're going to be in Part 2 as well. So what we're going to do here is we have put all programs together in the website. We would like to give you a brief introduction, and I'll take you through the websites so that we all will be familiar with our awards and how it's being done. When you open up our Awards District 105 website, here, this is the home page. The home page, you will see our beautiful district director profile and all details. On the tab, you will see awards. In the awards, you'll see the members awards. In the members awards, we have 3 awards, including we do have a separate HPL award for the Best HPL Awards. The 3 awards which you see and which you have been seeing in your Facebooks and all social medias, is now with these 3 awards, that's on path completion, DTM awards, and triple common awards. All these awards you get to get by completing your path well within before 30th of April 2023. But every month, if a member completes the path, they'll get recognized in the social media, and it also will be sent a flyer to the members, area director, and the division director. The eligibility for this, you have to complete your path. When we call about the triple count, it's quite simple. You need to complete 3 educational awards within the same year. That means from July 1st, 2022 and 30th of April, 2023, if you complete 3 educational awards within that year, you get to recognize as the triple count award winner there. And again, the award will be recognized in the social media. All the awards presented in PQ here will be recognized in the social media, district social media websites, and the Facebooks, Instagrams, and the flyers will be sent out for your personal recognition at your offices if you need, through the division directors and the area directors as well. If you see the distinguished awards as well, you complete the distinguished DTM award and we get to notify through the dashboard. Now, the question is, do I have to send any notification to the PQ team? No, we will get this information directly from the TMI websites. So in the dashboard, we extract these informations on a bi-weekly basis and accumulate everything, and it will be sent on a monthly basis to all the social media websites to get you recognized. The Vibrant HPL Award. While you're completing your DTM award, we need to form a high performance leadership project. The 5 best projects which have been done through the HPL will be recognized in the social media, and this award also will be given during the District Toastmasters Annual Conference in 2023. So get to move, have all your members to participate and give the best out of them. Now, once the members are get recognized, how does the club gets recognized? It's quite simple. The club has got 6 of the awards. Now, how do they get it? You members are key. When the members gets recognized, the club gets recognized. The Hall of Fame here will be in detail, will be explained by our Postmaster Asha in the next session. In the DCP Achiever Award, the club gets 3 times it can get recognized. One is on the bronze. Once the DCP achieves of 5 points, when you cross 7, you'll get silver, and when you complete 9 points, you get gold achiever award. So these awards, again, do the club needs to upload some information there? No, we will take this information directly from the dashboard. You have to encourage your members to complete and get those DCP awards being recognized. I have seen in many of the clubs, the pathways, they would have completed it, but they wouldn't have completed in the TMA websites. Now the VP Education has to go and recognize the pathways completion, and level completion has to be uploaded in the TMA websites. Then only it will be updated in the websites, in the dashboard. So a few of them, due to their busy schedules, they might get forgot. But then make sure that as a member, once you complete your paths and the recognition has to come through the TMI, send an email to the VPI, remind them to upload and complete that process in the TMI websites and encourage members to achieve the maximum awards. That's where the key is. Going to the Fast Track Achiever Award. Fast Track Achiever Award, nothing but all the awards are been deadline till April 30th. But here, if you complete these DCP points before 31st December 2022, you get these awards. Again, 5 points for bronze, 7 points for the silver, and 9 points to get gold Fast Track Achiever Award for the club. Supercards. 2 times there will be a club officers training will be held. One during the first beginning of the term, that is during June-July term, which we already completed. And the next CO2 will be during December-Jan. It's like once you completed it, why you have to again go back and then do it? It's like many officers will have some confessions to make, some improvements to make. Some of the achievements they have done in their club, they would like to share that experience with you all. And of course, never forget this. Once you complete all the DCP awards in the December, you might want to have a club succession plan for your club. Bring in the new officers, let them get trained on a specific roles which you wanted them to get trained. Make sure that your current club officers also attend this training to achieve the 7 out of 7 club Supercard Award, Club Card Awards. Now, to complete this deadline is again 31st March 2023. You also will be recognized in the social medias, club social medias, and a ribbon also will be given by the district team to the club. We always often, any new member gets joined into our club, will be very much enthusiastic. Let him be joined there. Let him do one project or 2 projects. So you already had these projects outlined, but however, as a member and as club officer, please make sure that you encourage them to adopt the pathways, enroll them into pathways, let them select those projects from the pathways base camp itself. Let them select and then run those projects from there. Let the first icebreaker be started, not from your club PDF. Let them go through the procedure and then adapt. In that way, you will also make sure that the club has already adapted pathways for the members. So once the member adapts, all the members are adapted with the pathways, club gets recognized to get the pathways 100% adoption for the club. And again, the deadline for that is before the 30th of April 2023. And do the club has to do something on this? No, we get to know information directly from the TMI website. And the club gets a ribbon and the social media recognition also will be given through the flyers. I know I keep getting this security. Every club has got the new member gets joined or the member who requires a support. Make sure that you assign a mentor immediately to these members. In that way, he gets or she gets a support or one-on-one basis, and make sure that when he takes and assigns a member for the mentor or a member for the mentee size, ask them to take up this project called Mentor Pathways Mentors Program. The club gets recognized if at least 3 of the members completes this mentoring program along with the mentor or without the mentor. But make sure that minimum 3 of the members are entitled to complete these pathways programs on mentoring. Now, once they get completed on the mentorship program, TMI recognition pin will be given during any of the district events as well. And that will be given as an outstanding member pin will be given to the member who completes this membership award. This is all about the club awards. Now, area will be asking, this is all about the clubs. How about area can get recognized? Of course, area has got 2 awards, which will be a part of Fast Track Achiever Award. That's again, if 75% of the clubs achieve 5 points, they get Fast Track Bronze, Silver for 7 points, and Gold for 9 points. And all the clubs in the area has to complete this DCP Awards before December 2022. And where do they get this information? Yes, as an award recognition team, we extract this information directly from Toastmasters International dashboard. And yes, as an area, they get a placard with an award during any of the district events. The next award for the area is on Excellent in Training Award. The areas which is conducting the training on pathways, moments of truth, and review. It's not that you conduct the training and you live it. No, you need to be reviewing those informations and members orientation at least 3 times. These informations at the TMI level will not get to know about it. We expect the area directors to upload the information in the district website so that we recognition team will get notified and we can recognize you with a trophy and the flyers in all these social medias. That's about the areas. Now, if you ask about the division also gets recognized in 2 awards. That's the Highest Achiever Award. Highest Achiever Award is at least 75% of the club in the division is achieving the distinguished status. That means all the club in the division gets 5 points. Once all the clubs in the division gets 5 points, the division gets recognized as the Highest Achiever Award. And this will be given yearly, once in a year, and a placard will be given and a flyer will be given, shown during any of the social medias recognized by the district. And the last award for this division is Pathways Distinction Award. The top 3 divisions which register the highest number of Pathways Awards, that's L1, L2, L3, L4, L5, DTM, and the Pathways Mentors Program. The division will recognize as the Pathways Distinction Award. And it's an yearly award. The deadline for this is 30th April 2023. The division will be recognized with a trophy, and this will be done during an district event. These are all the details of the district clubs and area level awards, what district have detailed it so far. Hope you have gone through and understood there are a lot of awards out there for us to achieve and grab. I encourage all the division directors, club officers, area directors to encourage their members to achieve their individual goals, and rest all other goals and the awards will fall next to it. To take the next phases on the Hall of Fame and to do the recognition, we have the next segment. The question and answer sessions. Please note down all your questions. Keep it down. There is a question and answer session. We will be answering all your questions during that session. I'll come back during that. Till then, over to our Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Razia.
When a member gets recognized, the club gets recognized. The onus is upon each one of us as a member. Thank you, DTM Dawn, for that insightful session. I'm sure with this deep dive, all of us have gained clarity on the Program Quality Awards. Well, who doesn't want to get famous? Did you all know that the Hall of Fame Awards can be achieved at 3 levels: gold, silver, and bronze? Well, in order to know more about the various criteria for achieving the Hall of Fame Award, we call upon this virtual stage an avid Toastmaster, who has been a Toastmaster for 7 years now and has held various leadership positions. She was the past area director 31 for the year 2021 and 2022. As a PQD member, she strongly believes in using the Toastmasters platform to help others to broaden their horizon, expand their thinking, and improve their hidden talents. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Asha George to take us through the Hall of Fame session today. Toastmaster Asha George, the podium is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Razia, for that beautiful introduction. And now I don't know how I have to thank all of you, Toastmaster Razia, as well as DTM Dawn and DTM Jameel as well, for already setting the stage for me. So you all know what the Hall of Fame is. But anyway, I'm Asha, as I was already introduced, and it is my privilege to just give all of you an idea of what all the Hall of Fame is all about. Now, as already said, the Hall of Fame is nothing but a culmination of all the hard work that the club has done towards learning, leading, education, membership building, marketing, and all the things that you have done towards striving for that excellence towards service to others. Now, you do all the work. Now, it was said earlier as well, you anyway do all the work in order to bring quality to your clubs, in order to build your members. So why not? It's not that you are striving, you are trying to get awards, but if you're doing all the work, then why not get an award? Because it will motivate your members. Imagine your name, the name of the club in the Hall of Fame. And that's what the last or the main award is all about. Now, before I go on, I'm assuming that you can all hear me and I am audible because no one has already stopped me.
Yes, you are.
By the end of this session, there is 3 things which I want to accomplish. One is I want to give everyone an idea, summary of what the Hall of Fame is. Secondly, give an idea of what each of the criteria is and the cutoff. And finally, how do you submit these awards for the district award? So let's get started. What I'm going to do now is I am going to share my screen. Before that, I'm just putting my screen on gallery mode. I just want a show of hands or a thumbs up.
How are you? Good.
Does
You're in the meeting,
everyone?
Right? No, I think your camera has been on. Yeah, that's
Okay. Someone is not on mute. How many of you, a show of hands, how many of you know from where to get, or there is a Hall of Fame handbook out? How many of you know where the handbook is? Just a thumbs up. Right. Good, I'm seeing more. 100% sure, that means all of you have listened to DTM Dawn because he showed you where it is, right? So I'm going to share my screen. I'm just going to give, for all those who have not shown their hands, I'm just going to give you, I'm going to share my desktop so that you all can see what I can see. Right? This is, you can download it. It is nowhere. It is in the district site itself. If you go to the club tools and PQD resources, you get this page. You click on the Hall of Fame, and this is the handbook. Very clear, beautifully made document by the district team. It explains everything. It tells you all the criteria, the points against each, which you can get 100 points. As you can see, it is a combination of program quality, club growth, as well as the public relations awards. The points that you need to get for achieving each, and of course, a few points on the criteria, the prerequisites that are required. Now, there are 22 pages. I'm not going to go through all of them right now. Before we go into it, I just want to give a brief summary, because I know all of you are going to go to sleep if I go through each and every of these 22 pages. So let's just take a quick look at the summary. The Hall of Fame Awards, as was already said by Toastmaster Razia, you saw that each of these criteria has got points against each. If you as a club, now this is not a single person's job, it is a club job. If you as a club is able to achieve 71 to 80 points, you will get the Hall of Fame bronze. 81 to 90 points, Hall of Fame silver, and of course, 91 to 100, Hall of Fame gold. The only condition for the Hall of Fame gold, which is the highest Hall of Fame point, is you have to be a President's Distinguished Club as well. Only one entry per club is allowed, and the cutoff date for the Hall of Fame submission is 30th April. Keep this date in mind. We will not be taking any submission after 30th of April. Now, last year, there was a lot of complaints that you had to do a lot of documentation, a lot of submissions. So this year, the district has made it very simple. We are going to do half the job. There are 18 criteria for the Hall of Fame, 9 of which you don't have to submit any record. We will be taking the information from the TMI dashboard or from the district records. And the other 18, we would need, the other 9, we would need some sort of submission, which I will take you through it. Now, what are the first? Very simple. You heard of the Super 7 court. There is individual club award for the Super 7 court, which is nothing but 7 club officers. That is your ExCom. 7 members of your ExCom should attend both rounds of the district-sponsored COT or the club officers training. Now, just doing that, there are 2 terms. One is already over. It was June, July, August, I believe. The second round is happening in December to February. So do attend it, and you don't have to submit anything. The district will automatically give you 10 points, 10 points, just attending the Super 7, the court training. The second is the Pathways Adoption Training. You will get 6 points. The district will look at your club roster after 31st October. So 31st October is the deadline. If every member of your club has enrolled into Pathways, you will get 3 points. Then we will check again on 30th April, all the members in the roster. If they have enrolled into Pathways, you will get an additional 3 points. So I will request the VP Education or any member of the club, please do check the club roster before these 2 periods. If there are new members, please do ensure that they have enrolled into Pathways. Easy 6 points. Distinguished status. Of course, according to Club Success Plan, all of you are striving for the distinguished status. So the club will be awarded 3 points if you get distinguished, 6 points if you have got select distinguished, and 10 points if you have achieved the president distinguished. That's it. Easy points. Judges training. Just have 3 members. just have 3 members attend the judges training. I believe we have a judges training on 22nd October. So do attend that, mark your calendars, attend the judges training. 3 members of your club attend the judges training, you get an easy 6 points. No need to submit anything. We will be taking it from the registration, from the attendance records. There is a parliamentary procedure training. The PQD will announce that. Here too, 2 members attend the parliamentary procedure training and you will get the easy 2 points. The first district council meeting. This is for the president and the VP education. The first district council meeting is already over, I believe. It was in September. And if the president and the VP education had attended it, your club has already got 4 points. You have already got it. Next, club renewals. All the clubs, you will be renewing it. So the deadline is renew it by 30th September, you will get 4 points. Club renewals, 31st September, you got the other 4 points. Total of 8 points. Smedley Awards, DTM Don already spoke to you about it. 5 points. You got the time is already over. I believe it was 1st August to 30th September. So if you have got 5 new members, dual and reinstated, you got the 5 points. And the other one is the Talk Up Toastmasters Awards, which is from 1st February to 31st March. So 5 new members, dual, reinstated, you got the other 5 points. 56 easy points, and you don't have to submit any record, just attend the trainings, do your registration, and you have got the 56 points. Just do the work, very easy. Then just like this, there is the 9 points, which we need some submission for you. This will give you 44 points. Now, here is where I said we have to go through the unfortunate thing of going through those records. Now, the good thing is I have actually extracted those 9 points over here, just those 9 pages, and we will look at it. Now, if I'm going too fast or if there's anything that you do not understand, you know, just put it in the chat box. Any questions that you have, put in the chat box at the end of the session. We will be, or soon after the session is over, we will be going into the question and answer. Education sessions. Now, one thing I do know is clubs do conduct education sessions, but my question is, why do you conduct it? Why not just gain some points for this as well? You are anyway doing it. So what the district has done is they have even given which series to take it from. You have all done trainings. I know clubs do trainings for evaluation, evaluate to motivate. You do trainings for membership and roles. So all these are in these series. If you click on these series, it will take you to the exact pages, download the manual, download it, take a look at the trainings and conduct it. You just need to conduct 3 trainings. Let me just go back. Right? You conduct a training before 30th September, you get 2 points. Before 31st December, you get 2 points. Before 31st March, you get an additional 2 points. That means you have a total of 6 points that you can easily gain. Now, it's not necessary you have to go. You can take 2 trainings from the club successful club or a combination of all these series. It's entirely up to you. The only thing you need to keep in mind is when you update into the Hall of Fame, make sure that the 30th September submission, you do it before October 15. For all these submissions, we have given a 15-day deadline. So you have 15 days by which you need to submit it into the Hall of Fame. Now, the proof that we need can be the agenda and or the flyer. The only request that we have is do put in the name, the exact name of the education session. I have seen that sometimes a flyer is submitted by saying it is the education session. Now, by just stating education session, we do not know what education session it is. So please do give the title of that education session, which should coincide to the modules in some of the modules in these speaker series. The next is the club success plan. All of you have already conducted the club success plan. You have uploaded. It is important that you upload it into Club Central in the TMI site. So one of them is by 30th September, you would have all done it, but you need to submit it into the Hall of Fame website by October 15th. I will show that after the session. The same is for the second submission of the club success plan with the goals achieved. That means you have already decided XYZ people are going to get the complete 4 levels, put those names in, put the update of your CSP and upload it again. The deadline is February 15th, which is again 15 days. We are giving you 15 days additional time. Right? So just submit those documents. I will show you that at the end of it. That is all that is required. That is all the supporting documents that is required. Now, who does not? Which club does not organize contests? So this is also an easy points that you can get. You can get a maximum of 8 points with this because 4 contests, the international contest, the table topics contest, the humorous contest, and the evaluation contest. You conduct those contests before 31st March, which everyone does. Just upload your meeting agenda or the flyers stating those contests so that we know it as proof, and that is it. You got the easy 8 points. The mentoring program. Now, this should not be mistaken for motivating mentorship. This mentoring program is, we all strive for excellence. We all want to give benefit to the members. So all the members, I'm sure all the clubs, all of you, you assign mentors to it. You probably even have a learning needs assessment that is being done for the mentoring programs. So in whatever format you are managing this mentoring program and you're monitoring the progress of the members. So whatever format that you are having, share it. This could be either in Excel or you may be monitoring it in Word document, whatever it is. Upload those documents in any format that the club prefers into the Hall of Fame site, and you get mentoring. For the mentoring program, it is 5 points that you will be getting. Now the volunteer roles. This is more with Toastmaster International is all about collaboration, helping others. So here we are saying 3 members should volunteer for a contest as contest role players. Now, when we say volunteer, we are talking about not your own club, other clubs. Now, in your own club, you are not volunteering. If you recall at the time of new member induction, you have said you have promised that you will deliver speeches and you will support the club in all its activities. So here the volunteering means where you volunteer yourself, 3 members, to an external club contest. So a club other than yourself, be a role player there at a club and area level. And this is not applicable if you go there as a chief judge or a judge. But if you go there as a timer, or as a sergeant at arms, as a contest chair, yes. This, you'll be eligible for this award. All that is required is give the names along with some proof. It can be an agenda if your name is not there, or even get a screenshot. There is always a vote of thanks at the end of the contest. So just give a screenshot and that is it. We will take it with the names of the people. So it's just that we need to understand that the people of your club, the 3 members, have taken up these roles. So it's a minimum of 3 members. And if this is done, you get 3 points. Conducting the ExCom meetings before 31st December, conduct 2 ExCom meetings. Before 15th March, conduct another 2 ExCom meetings. Deadline for submission is 15th March and 15 January and 31st March, respectively. The proof is give the minutes of the meeting or an agenda, just proof that this meeting was conducted, right? Please do not give a screenshot of your WhatsApp. Let it be more practical. It should be a formal one. You have all conducted the moments of truth as well. This was explained by DTM Dawn as well. So for here, if you have conducted it before, we have given in more date, before 30th October. Many clubs have already conducted it, but if you haven't, you still have time. Conduct a moments of truth session before 30th of October and submit it by 15th November, and you will get 4 points. An agenda or a flyer is more than enough for us to understand that you have conducted it. Now, after you conduct it, for moments of truth, there will always be recommendations that has been given by the members. The ExCom will move off and decide on the action items. So whatever those action items are, I'm sure you're recording it, record it and send it to the area director before 15th December. Send it before 15 and we just need a proof that you have sent it to your area director, a screenshot of the email showing the date as well. So that is one of the ways you can show proof that you have sent it to the area director. The deadline for that, submitting it, is 31st December. And finally, the best for last, the most exciting and the creative of the awards, the club newsletter or the podcast. So everyone with the creativity bone, just produce either 2 newsletters or 2 podcasts, or if you want to mix and match, 1 newsletter and 1 podcast. You can easily get 4 points. Upload this into the Hall of Fame website. And that's it. With this, you get an easy 44 points. So 44 plus 56, 100 points. Each and every one of you can achieve this. As a club, work together, you can achieve. Now, one of the things which I was keeping on telling is upload it in the Hall of Fame website. Now, how exactly do we go to the website? Let's look, and that is the last. I'm going to end with that. Let me see. I believe this is it. Now for the awards, when you're submitting your entries, this is nothing. You can submit your entries. I have just taken a dummy one. You will be logging on. Right at the top, you can see there is the Summit Award, which is for all the individual club member and area division awards. Then there is something called the Hall of Fame Award. Go into the Hall of Fame Award, put in your club name and submit it. And here you have it. Is this visible to everyone?
Yes.
Good. Now let's start with your club name is already there. If you can see, the club success plan submission is 30th September. Your submission deadline is 15th October. So this button is going to remain enabled till 15th October. After, you still have a few more days to submit the club success plan. After 15th October, this button is going to be disabled. So all you need to do is choose a file. Right, I have just put one for submit. So this is your club success plan, which you already have. And what you do is you can put in some remarks if you want. And what you do at the end to make sure is you update the details, save it. The updating details does nothing but saving the information. Looks like the system is slow today. Just be patient with it. Wonderful. Now don't get confused with choose file, and again it is showing no file chosen. Another button appears here, which is view uploaded. If you look at it, you can see that the file which you have uploaded is over here. If for any reason you have uploaded the wrong file, you can always delete the file and upload the correct file. Now you can see a second line here which says club success submission with goals, January 31st. Now there is no choose file option over here. That is because after the first one is disabled, we will give another button for uploading the second one with the submission with the goals. And similarly, if you go on, you can see for the first session, that is for 30th of September, you can choose a file. I'm just choosing. And remember, there's another thing. You can actually choose two files together. In case you want to put in the agenda as well as your flyer, you can do that. See, two files uploaded. The only thing you need to make sure is make sure that you update the details. And you can see each, it's a very good site. It gives you a clear indication. It says this is also enabled till 15th of October. So you have time up to 15th of October to upload the training that you have done up to 30th September, if it fits in with any of these speaker series. Now, after you have done all of this, the cutoff date, if you recall, is 30th of April, right? Now, at this time, I also want to mention, remember I had mentioned about 8 points which you get for the distinguished status. Now, a club can reach the distinguished or the select distinguished or the president distinguished status up to 30th June. However, if you want to achieve the Hall of Fame award, you need to achieve it by 30th of April, because any submission after April 30th will not be taken. After you have filled it all up, definitely you will be getting more than 70 points, 80 points, and maybe even up to 100 points. Once you have got it, submit the award. Only submit the award once all the details have been entered. Once you enter it, if the district PQD needs any clarifications towards any of the submissions, we will reach out to you. Please answer them on priority, because the district PQD's decision is final for the awards. That is it. I hope this is very clear. Now, what I'm going to do now is I am actually going to delete these files. So I can also show you, as you can see, the file as well as the button is gone. I'm going to delete these as well, because these are not my submissions. And that, my friends, is it for the Hall of Fame. I hope I have done my job, that you all have an idea of not only what the Hall of Fame is, what each of these criteria are, 18 criterias, half of them with submission, the other half without submission. The district will take it from the TMI website or the PQD records, and you all know how to submit it as well. 30th April is the deadline, and all the best to all of you for achieving excellence for your clubs. Over to you, Raz.
Points, points, and points. And I am geared up to collect those points. PM Asha George, thank you for taking us through this Hall of Fame journey so beautifully and making things so doable for each one of us. Thank you so much. Sense, the most important thing is not to stop questioning. And we are sure that all of you must be having a lot of questions about the awards criteria, right? So this is the right time to get your answers, to get your questions answered. To lead the Q&A round, we have an enthusiastic Toastmaster who has been the Toastmaster for almost 8 years now. She is associated with 2 clubs currently. She held the leadership position of Area 50 Director in the year 2019-2020. She believes that if you have knowledge, impart it, and more knowledge will come back to you. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Anuradha Kamath to lead the question and answer round along with the PQ team members. Toastmaster Anuradha, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Razia. Very good morning to our fellow Toastmasters who are present here on this beautiful Saturday morning. Before I begin the question and answer session, I would request all of you to give a huge round of applause to DTM Don Ashokan for presenting the PQD Awards and Toastmaster Asha for giving us a beautiful insight, a detailed insight on what the Hall of Fame is and how the members and the clubs can go about and apply for this award. Our very first question that I would want to take, I will first read out the question and then I will invite one person from our panelists to answer this. Am I audible, first of all? Was it me or was it Toastmasters Razia's voice that was breaking up? I was actually scared that, you know, when it came to a point where I was going to ask the question and answers, I felt there was a problem with my video and my connection. Am I audible to all of you? Just a few thumbs up. Thank you, Toastmaster Mahir. Perfect. Now, my first question that has been posted here, I've got a couple of questions that were directly addressed to, that was sent to me on my direct WhatsApp message. I will take that also. Now, the first question that I got here from one member, it says, why is the cutoff for the path completion April 30th is the cutoff for path completion, we have said. They want to know why do we have a cutoff for April 30th? Why not at least the 1st of June? What happens when we complete our path in May? Will we not be getting an award? So I would like to direct this question to our program quality director, DTM Deepa. Can you please take this question and answer them why the cutoff is 30th of April? Over to you,
That's a
DTM Deepa.
question. Thank you. Thank you. I know this is a question like, everybody will be hating me if I answer. But let me tell you, path completion award, your path will be completed when you complete the award. I mean, complete all the projects, including Reflect on Path project. That is what we are encouraging. And the district award, we are keeping the cutoff because we are interested to award or give the award or the certificate or the pin on the DTAC stage. That was the idea, and that is why we are keeping the cutoff on April 30th. So, and we are urging all of you to complete before April 30th also. So speed up your projects and get the district award. Otherwise, from TMI, the path completion will be going on forever. Okay. Hope that answers that.
Thank you so much.
Question.
Thank you so much, DTM Deepa. I hope she has given you a befitting reply to your question, Toastmaster. Now, my second question is regarding the Triple Crown. They say, how many Triple Crowns can be won by one member? Is there any limitation to winning the Triple Crown in a particular term year? And I would want to direct this question to Toastmaster Asha George. Toastmaster Asha George, can you please answer this question?
I am so sorry. I was just responding to something on the chat. I did not hear. I know it is about Triple Crown.
Triple Crown, the one member wants to know how many times can a person or a member win a Triple Crown? Is there any limit to winning the Triple Crowns in a particular term year?
No, there is no limit. You can win as many Triple Crowns as you want.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. And I hope this has answered that member's query. Now, my next question is regarding the Excellence in Training Award. The member is asking, what exact information do we need to upload for? There are three criteria in this: pathway training, the MOT, the Moments of Truth and Reviewing, and member orientation, which has been conducted 3 times. Now, what they're saying is, members orientation, when we have conducted, what kind of a document can we upload or can we submit for this? And for this query, I would like to invite DTM Jamil Shakil, our Program Quality Director from Oman.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Sure. Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Okay, now this question about the Excellence in Training or Excellence in Training Award. So for all the 3 criteria, which is the pathways and the Moments of Truth and Review and the members orientation, for all of them, the information that we expect to be uploaded to the district website is either the flyer indicating that when you have done this particular training, or the minutes of meeting, or the agenda, something that indicates that you have conducted these trainings at that particular date and time that you say you have done it. So we just need that as a proof that that's sufficient for us.
They have to mention that in the agenda, is it?
Should be mentioned in the agenda, yes. So like I said, either the agenda itself, or it could be the flyer of that particular meeting where they say this particular meeting at member orientation, etc. is taking place. So something that indicates that this session happened. Now, I know also that some clubs do minutes of meeting. So again, if you are doing a minutes of, if you're that type of club and you have a minutes of meeting where you capture that this particular training was done, please submit that document.
So in this way, indirectly, we can also urge the clubs and the members to say that please put all this in your flyer. So it will be easing up your the process of applying for this award, isn't it? Is that
absolutely
what you would like to specify on? Yeah, thank you so much, Jamil. My next question was regarding the Path Completion Award. I have completed my path. A member says that I've completed my path, but I did not get an award. Could the PQ team please explain why? And for this, I would like to invite Toastmaster Mahindran, who is a part of the PQD Awards team. Toastmaster Mahindran, would you like to take this query and please answer the member on this?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for the opportunity, Toastmaster Anu. The thing is that is similar to all the levels. Once you complete the level, your VP education will award, will certify your completion. Once certified, there is one more path that's called reflect on your path. That will be available only once your VP education accept your level 5. Then only it shows that you can start the reflect on your path speech. Once it's done, again, you have to submit it. VP education will accept or approve the reflects on path. Then only you will be able to see the certificate of path completion certificate in your TMI website itself. So that's the procedure. If you have done this procedure, still if you feel anything is missing, please check with your ex-com team, VP education, and then come to us. We'll definitely try to sort it out. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So you mean to say that once a member has completed a path and has also presented the speech on reflect on path, they need to categorically mention this to the VP education so that when the awards team gets in touch with them, they are able to double confirm that the member has. Only then the member will be available for the path completion award. Am I right?
Yes, exactly.
I hope this member will be happy to hear this from us. Before I get any question, I see here that Toastmaster Navanitha Krishnan has raised his hand. Toastmaster Navanitha Krishnan, if you have not put down your query, but I see that you have raised your hand, would you want to unmute and open your video and ask your question?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Anuradha ma'am. I have a question, but I cannot switch on the video right now.
No worries.
Is it okay?
No problem at all, but you want anyone to particularly answer it, then you can mention this also.
Anybody from the PQD, DTM Jamil or DTM Deepa can answer it.
Yeah, please ask your question.
Yes, it is like a question regarding the pins for the Triple Crown or pins for the any area director, division director positions. For the people who are achieving Triple Crown this year, generally they are getting their pins on the subsequent year at the end of the year or mid of the year. Just like clubs are holding the pins, and then the moment when the member is achieving, they can award the pins directly at the club sessions. Why not the district team can order the Triple Crown and keep it with them, or ask the regional team to give the Triple Crown in advance? The moment when they address, they can give it at least once or twice in a lot, because at the end of the year, and the next year, they're getting the rewardation. At any of the district events, they can give the Triple Crown pins or any other achievements in a year. DTM Deepa raised the hand, so she will be answering. I have one more technical question.
Good morning, DGD. Actually, we will be awarding the pins as and when the shop is, we will be ordering the pins as and when TI shop is getting opened. You know, it is closed now. And we are actually waiting, eagerly waiting, the way members are waiting for the items from TI. And as we mentioned at the remarks column for all the awards, we will be awarding all the pins during the next coming event. Any district event, if it is happening, we will be presenting the pins. We will be distributing the pins. We will not keep it piled up till the end or for the next year. Okay.
Thank you for the assurance. I really appreciate. And I have one more question regarding Hall of Fame submission to Toastmaster Asha George.
Yes, please.
Yes. Especially for those people who need to submit the Hall of Fame, they have to register it as a club officer. In a particular club, if someone else, they have to register, right, or no? Anybody can submit it?
Anybody can submit the Hall of Fame, but one person. So it has to be logged, as we saw. It's all the criteria needs to be filled and then submitted. So that can be done only by one person. So what I would recommend is to go back and discuss with your club, discuss with the ExCom, and figure out who that one person is who is going to monitor these awards and upload it in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, my question is, the previous year particular club, there was a person who logged in and his name is open, his or her name is already open. That person is open until he checked out completely, the other person is unable to enter. There is something which the technical team will look into it.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. You are saying that there was a person last year, and do you want that same person to enter
No,
the
we don't want
information
the
this
same. Yeah, we don't want the same person to enter. The new team is one to enter, but the new team unable to do the registration because there is some other person's name from your club is already open.
Oh, I see. I mean, that shouldn't happen. That is something, if that is the case, if it is a technical issue, we will check it up. That shouldn't be the case.
Yes, please check
think,
that one.
Yes.
I think it is fixed already. We can consider, I mean, we'll do a recheck. Actually, I tried logging into 2 other clubs. I can actually see what the main person is doing. That anyway is possible, but entering, we will check. Please let us know the, the person's name.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks a lot for the informative
Sir,
session. Thanks a lot for the informative.
Yeah, Toastmaster Navneeta, I would request you to send a mail to the district officers so that they can take this matter ahead and try and solve it for you. Will
Thanks
that
a
be
lot,
fine?
and that's fine. And also would like to clarify again from TM Asha that Triple Crown, you said n number of Triple Crown can be achieved. So it's only one Triple
Yes.
Crown for any number of levels. You please correct me for everybody's information or for me.
No, you can have any, like, let us say you have finished one level. I'm just giving an example. You have finished a path, which is basically 5 levels. And you have also got, let us say, the Pathways Mentoring Program. You have done that as well, which basically means you have achieved 6 levels or 6 awards, which is 2 Triple Crowns. So the Toastmaster International will actually give you, or the district will give you 2 Triple Crown pins. So there is
Thank
no
you for
limit on the.
Thank you
Triple
for
Crown.
enlightening me and correcting me. They will give 2 Triple Crowns to me, right? Thank you.
Yes,
2 Triple
you will
Crown,
get. If you have done it,
acknowledgement
yes, you
on
will.
the social media. 2 Triple Crown acknowledgement on social media will be done by TI as well as the district team, but
Yes.
pin wise 1. We cannot
That's
hang
what my
100
question.
pins on your shoulders, no? Like
So I can, you send it, ma'am, I can.
All right. Let's move on.
I don't know about that. Sorry, Deepa, let's say, because last year I remember I got 2. I mean, till now I've got 2 Triple Crown pins. So are we changing it this year? I think everyone should know.
No, previous year, I mean, last year, I'm not sure. The previous year, it was only 1. So we will follow that. Only 1 pin, because see, many of our members are very eager to complete all 11 parts. So how many Triple Crowns? Maybe 90, 100 Triple Crowns per person. We cannot afford that much. I hope DTM Jamil will agree to that.
All right. I think we can put up this, we can just discuss this and put it up later. We have a couple of queries more to be addressed. There was one Toastmaster who asked this question. When you submit to the area director, for example, the moments of truth, should we email him or her the details? Toastmaster Don, would you like to take this question? The memo wasn't very clear on what it was from Toastmaster Shaheen Awaz from, I think, RTC Club.
Right. Very good afternoon all. There's a generic question, in fact, and I would like to take you through directly to the website. Much better for me to explain. All right. Once you see this page, you have been asked now, submit your entry. So the question is regarding this, I believe. So submit your entries. So when you click the submit your entries, it will ask you the email and password. Now, most of the members would be thinking that, is this a TMI email and password? No, it is not. It's totally different. So here you need to register. If you already registered, then log in with your email and password and enter it. And once you enter it, and you will be able to upload all the documents there. So to register, go to the register, put your name, TMI number, email, select your club. Here you will see only our district 105 clubs. You will see it. Okay. And then send a password, register by yourself, and it's all done. So here in this platform, this is where you need to upload your documents. in the website.
Toastmaster Shahin, has the question been answered? Are you quite satisfied with the way the question has been addressed?
Actually, I wanted to know how should we be sent to the area director, because in the session it was mentioned that we need to send the details to the area director. Should we
That is
submit
PQD
them on?
Awards, correct?
Especially for the moments of truth, to be specific.
Okay. That you can directly send an email to the area director, and from there he'll be able to upload those documents through the website. As our Toastmaster Asha has said, you can upload those informations into the website by the area director.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Another question the member has asked is there a specific topic to be covered in a podcast, or can it be of any general interest? Toastmaster Deepa, would you like to take this? DTM Deepa? The member is asking if there is any.
Yeah, I heard. Any Toastmaster related topics such as on public speaking, on communication, on 360-degree development, etc., will be considered, but not on personal, like family affairs, drama, or anything. If you want, we can release a set criteria to all the members. We will do that immediately. What do you say, DTM Jamil, to improve the clarity?
You're absolutely right, Deepa. The objective of the podcast is for the podcast to be Toastmasters related, because we would like the Toastmasters podcast, like the newsletter, to be a tool to motivate people to create awareness about Toastmasters, awareness about perhaps your club. So the objective of this podcast is similar to newsletter, where you are able to promote and spread the message of Toastmasters as much as possible. So that's definitely, I would definitely agree with what you said, Deepa. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DTM Deepa and DTM Jamil. I hope the member has got an answer to this. Another question is, will the session recording be available for later reference? I think both are PQD. Yes, it will be available, and it will be shared with all the clubs, so you can have it for your records as well. Another question that has come up is, they want an explanation on the club success plan. DTM Jamil, do we take this question now, because it is a complete thing in itself, a club success plan? So how do we go about answering this member?
Just a quick one. I won't take too much time on this one, but the club success plan is readily available on the Toastmasters website. And as a club ExCom, you're supposed to complete the club success plan along with the members of your club ExCom and submit it to the TI website. So that's where your club success plan should be uploaded and should be. So the TI website is a very good resource for knowing more about the CSP and for submitting it. You have to submit it to the TI website.
All right. I'm not too sure if the member wants to know in detail. We would probably come back to this question and ask the member. I would quickly take another question from DTM Rena Khalid, who particularly wants Toastmaster Asha, I think, to answer it. She says, Toastmaster Asha, many clubs wrongly press the submit button in the Hall of Fame, and it could not upload further documents. Then what do we do about it? In case this happens by mistake, is there a way we can rectify it? I hope I've taken the question correctly, DTM Rena. Yes, over to you, Toastmaster Asha. You can please address this.
Okay, so a number of people may have pressed the submit button by mistake today. So what we will do is we will now go back and remove those data from the backend, but I would request all of you not to submit it. I'll go back to what I said earlier. Go back and find only one person who is able to register, who will be registering and submitting these Hall of Fame awards. Now, if in future, for any reason, and this is not going to be, we are very clear about it, there can be only one submission per club. Now, if at all, you have again submitted it by mistake, maybe at a later time, for whatever reason, we will take it case by case basis, but it's not something, it is not feasible for us to keep on doing this from the back end for individual clubs. So the only thing I can say is for now, we will help you. We will remove that wrong entry, but in future, do not do that. And if you have any queries towards this, I think in the end, we will also submit the PQD email. So please send your queries, everything to the district PQD, and we will address it as soon as possible. Thank you. I hope I answered your question.
Thank you, Toastmaster Asha. DTM Renna, was the question answered? Are you okay with this?
Yes, that's enough. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Our next question is, if one member completes Pathways mentoring program, what are the documents that need to be uploaded? Toastmaster Elna, are you available? Can you take this question, please?
Yes, I am available. Good morning, everyone. So Pathways Mentoring, it's an additional option which comes for every member who has selected a path in level 2. And once the member is interested to choose this particular option, then there is a form which needs to be filled called the Pathway Mentoring Completion Form. Once the form is filled, that needs to be submitted. And then they have additional 3 projects. If the member is interested to pursue the path in mentoring, there are additional 3 projects which needs to be completed. And the reference of those additional 3 projects also needs to be submitted. Once 3 members in a particular club have completed these 3 projects in addition, then the club gets the mentoring award. Motivating the mentor award.
Okay, he also has another question, Toastmaster Elna, which I will direct to you. If I complete the pathway, how will it appear in social media or any other media?
When you complete the pathway for mentoring, it will not be appeared in social media or anywhere. It is just an additional, it cannot be even called a pathway. It's an additional 3 project where you are given the access that you are officially a Toastmasters pathway mentor. And you can support clubs and VP and your VP education in mentoring other members of the club. But officially in social media, as per the PQD or the District 105, or TMI, there will be no accreditation anywhere.
Thank you, Toastmaster Elna. Toastmaster Ganeshan, I think your query has been answered by Toastmaster Elna. Am I right? I'm not too sure if the member is there. Okay, moving on. There was another member who said, can you please reiterate the supporting documents for the club success plan? DTM Deepa, would you want to take this question, or I'm so sorry. Would you want to take this question on club success plan?
Can you please repeat? I was answering one question here.
I'm so sorry. A member has asked, can you please reiterate the supporting documents for the club success plan? Do we take it here? Do we address this here? Or we will answer the member on a separate note?
No, it's a PDF document that can be uploaded anyway. That has to be uploaded at Club Central by the club officers, and same thing you can upload at the district website as well. It's not there is no many documents required, only one document.
Okay, all right. I hope Toastmaster Sujata Verma, your question has been answered by DTM Deepa. Am I right?
Yes, it has been answered. Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Another member had messaged me how to upload and submit files on TMI website. Is there a particular file format or a file size that is required? DTM Jamil, would you please answer this question for our member?
Thank you. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that the question probably pertains to uploading files to the district website, not the TMI website.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
What they mean is the district website.
So the district website, as you've seen throughout the presentation given by Toastmaster Asha a bit earlier, there are a number of criteria for which we require you to submit the proof of indication that you have done that particular or you fulfill that particular criteria. So when you are uploading the document, we accept the standard file formats. You could upload them in PDF format, Word format, the image formats. So those formats that are allowed to be uploaded on the website, you can upload them in that particular format. So it could be a PDF like the DTM mentioned about the club success plan. It could be an image when it comes to flyers or meeting agendas. Any kind of format is accepted on the website. Any kind of known format. I hope you don't invent a new format for this, but if you're using any of the existing formats that are known out there, definitely will be accepted on the website. I hope that
Thank you
answers the
so much. I hope the member has got an answer from you
I
on
have a
this.
question. Can we take a photo? Group photo.
Sure. Members, I request you, please don't leave. We have two more important questions, post which I can request the Zoom master. As and how I'm taking the questions, the Zoom master can click pictures. So those of you who can keep your videos on, please do. So we know that these many people have attended the session and benefited from it. One important question on HPL that two members have asked us, is there any specific criteria to be able to qualify for this HPL? We know that we will be submitting the documents, but is there any specific criteria? I don't know. They have left that question quite open-ended. So DTM Deepa, would you want to address this as far as HPL is concerned?
And DTM Jamil is ready with the answer.
Sure. DTM Jamil, I will address this question to you.
Thank you, DTM Deepa. Okay, the objective that we are going to work on, both PQD teams, the awards recognition team of both PQD teams will work together to specify a set criteria that will help us to decide the top HPL award that we will award across the district. So please note that the HPL award will not be given for each PQD team separately. This is one for the entire district 105 as we are in this particular year. So the criteria we are in the process of finalizing. We haven't yet finalized the criteria exactly, but the objective more or less will be something that the HPL projects that will eventually make it are those projects that has a specific measurable goal or outcome eventually. And also we believe that the HPL project should be such that it demonstrates that the person who is doing the project or who has done the project, that project had suitable opportunities for that person to be able to lead others. So if it's a project that does not involve a team, if it's a project that does not meet the criteria for typical HPL as stated in TMI, then obviously that would not qualify for this particular award. But ideally, once we finalize the criteria, we will be able to put it out for everyone to know what the criteria is. But ideally, it would be something that has some sort of specific measurable goals and outcomes, and those have been achieved, and a project that gives the person doing the project opportunity to lead others or lead a team. So this is very generic right now, but we will give more details in due course.
Thank you so much, DTM Jamil. In the interest of time, I will address this question both to DTM Jamil and DTM Deepa. Do we take in more questions at this? I know I can see 2 or 3 more questions, but keeping up to the time, I think we can take down those questions and we can send them the answer. What do you say?
Better. We'll connect to each and everyone personally. That's better.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much, DTM Deepa, for this clarification. So, coming to the end of the question. Yes, ma'am. We will definitely consider that. Zoom Master, can you please make sure that you're muted, everyone? The timer is already showing the red, and we would like to close the question and answer session. If you have any more further queries, please do put it on this chat, and we will make sure that your questions are addressed very well by the PQ Awards team from Dubai and in Oman. And with that, I will now hand over the stage back to our beautiful MC. Over to you, Toastmaster Razia.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anuradha, for leading this knowledgeable Q&A session so well. And thank you, DTM Deepa, DTM Jamil, DTM Dawn, and Toastmaster Asha for answering all the members' queries with so much of insight. It is really so helpful. And the strange part was that my MacBook Pro just broke down. I believe it couldn't handle the Hall of Fame and the PQ Quality Awards, just on a funny part. So this brings us to the end of our main session. For the vote of thanks, now I would like to call upon the stage someone whom I look up to as my role model in Toastmasters, someone who is symbolic of dedication, commitment, and leadership. She was a District 105 Club Growth Director in the year 2021-2022. She has led various leadership roles since she has joined Toastmasters in 2013. A systems auditor by profession, she believes that nothing is impossible. Please join your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome our Program Quality Director, DTM Deepa Surendran, for delivering the vote of thanks. DTM Deepa, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Razia, our champion speaker. Now, good afternoon. No, good morning again. Good morning to all of you. We are on time, so it's not afternoon yet. Now, let me thank everybody who attended the session. This shows your commitment to appreciate your club members. I mean, more than winning for us, I think all the awards are more focused for club award, club recognitions, area recognitions, and division recognitions. So if you are here, that means you are ready to help others. And Toastmaster Christine, that is the certificate what we are giving to you for attending this session. The information what you have got and the commitment what you have shown over here. Thank you very much for attending the session. Now, individually, if I thank our role players, Toastmaster Farzana, Toastmaster Razia, Distinguished Toastmaster Dawn, Toastmaster Asha, Toastmaster Anuradha, Mahindran as our timer, Toastmaster Elna as our Zoom master. Thank you very much. Actually, this was, planned in 4 days before only. So we really appreciate the commitment you have shown to learn, to understand the awards. Yeah, from beginning, from June, we are thinking on awards, what are the criteria, everything, but to put everything together and presenting that in front of the audience for the members, and that to intelligent members who are ready to shoot us with the questions, not easy. So I really appreciate Distinguished Toastmaster Dawn, Toastmaster Asha. Wow. Amazing session. And Toastmaster Anu, you have put down all the questions. I think we can release an FAQ based on your questions now. Thank you very much. And I'm not taking much time. Let me thank the district team, Toastmaster Sudha, for the Zoom link. I mean, we were bugging her for all the links. I mean, actually, program quality team is conducting 5 different training sessions in this month. And this is called a month of learning for District 105. And we were troubling our admin manager for registration links and, the questions even, what to be asked for the registration. So special thanks to Toastmaster Sudha and then Toastmaster Jamil for, agreeing and putting everybody together at the last minute. Though we were hesitant, can we do it in 3 days? Can we do it in 4 days? Yes, we made it. And I'm sure so many of us learned a lot. If any other questions are there in your mind, we are here at any point of time. And I'm sure our contact numbers are available with all of you. Either if you don't have the contact numbers, please connect with your area directors. They will get our numbers to you. Each and every program quality team members will be there to answer your queries at any point of time. If they are not, then please let me or Distinguished Toastmaster Jamil know. We will be coming there to fix it. Okay, so thank you very much. I am not taking much time. Alvida.
Thank you so much, DTM Deepa, for such a heartfelt vote of thanks. It will never be a Alvida because we will work together in getting the Hall of Fame awards for each of the club. As it is said, all good things come to an end. So I, on behalf of District 105 Program Quality Team, would like to extend my sincere thanks to all our speakers today for enlightening us with the PQD Quality Awards and Hall of Fame Awards criteria. Also, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you for being an amazing and engaging audience who added value, equal value to today's session. A big round of applause to each one of you here. And last but not the least, I would like to thank both our PQDs, DTM Deepa and DTM Jamil, and also our Awards and Recognition Chair, DTM Dawn, for trusting me and giving me this valuable opportunity to be the MC for this prestigious event. I would like to end this session with this quote. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Bye-bye to all of you. Till we meet again for yet another informative session. Take care and have a great weekend.